Hello.
Vinay, can you hear us?
Sir, I'm able to hear you, but
We can't see you.
sir, one second, sir.
Yeah, now we can see you. Where are you, Vinay, now at the moment?
Sir, I'm in Delhi, sir, actually, right now.
And when is your interview?
23rd of April, sir.
Okay, not too
Good
far.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Did you also try for the civil services in the exam?
No, sir, this year I haven't tried for civil services, sir.
Okay. How many attempts have you had with IFS?
This is my 5th attempt in IFS, sir.
5th attempt.
Sir.
Did you see the film called 12th Fail?
Yes, sir, I have seen, sir.
What is the lesson from there?
Perseverance can lead to perseverance and patience can lead to achieve something in life.
Okay. There could be a cinematic flaw in that film. Would you be able to tell us? Did you notice any cinematic flaw?
No, sir, I am not able to find any flaws, sir.
Would the DAP show that you failed in 12th? How would the interview board know that you failed in 12th?
What, sir?
How would the interview board know that you failed in 12th class? Is it mentioned in your DAP?
No, sir. We just need to mention what the percentage we have got in our 12th marks.
So that's what I'm saying. How did in the film they show the members ask him you failed in 12th? How would they know?
Okay.
The film is named 12th Fail. It is no way unless you try to analyze that there is a gap here or something. And
yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that is
the
a
flaw I was
flaw.
looking at.
Yeah, sir. That is a cinematic
the whole concept is revolving around that. The climax scene is on the 12th fail, but it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
Unless you yourself volunteer and say, I failed in 12th class, which no one will do.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your optional subject in this?
Sir, geology and forestry, sir.
Geology and forestry.
Sir.
What do you think of the US stand on the climate change?
Sir, there is
recent stand.
Has the Trump became the president, the US got out from Paris Agreement, which is a sudden move, and it may have many multitudinal effect on the other nations. It could have domino effect on other nations. And US is also one of the highest greenhouse gas emitter, which is around 16 tons per capita, which is 4 times that of global average. It will have some impact on the other nations.
Okay. You are from Bellary.
Sir.
There is a lot of mineral wealth in Bellary.
Yes.
Is that the extraction of minerals from that area, is it affecting the environmental conditions there?
Yes, sir. Actually, Bellary hosts 25% of India's iron ore reserves, which that too in only 2 taluks of Bellary. And the pollution is that there is a Tungabhadra river there, which is highly polluted due to mining activities. Mainly iron and manganese pollution, and there was groundwater pollution also, which has been recently noted, and rising air pollution, which causes pneumatics and fibrosis in the patients they are working in the mine areas. Yes, sir.
Okay. You mentioned in your hobbies about one bird conservation reserve, Anka Samudra. What is that reserve and why is it known?
Sir, Anka Samudra is basically from the backwaters of Tungabhadra Dam. It's also been a Ramsar site, which has been notified in 2022 by the government of India. And there are around 240 species of birds there, and 70 species of birds are migratory birds. It holds around 240 hectares of land, sir.
What are the other reserves? Let's say tiger reserves in Karnataka.
Yes. There are 5 tiger reserves in Karnataka, such as Bandipur Tiger Reserve, Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, Anshi Tiger Reserve, Anshi Kali Tiger Reserve, and Bannerghatta Tiger Reserve, and Bhadra Tiger Reserve.
If you are made the officer in charge for one such tiger reserve, how would you balance the man, wildlife, human beings and wildlife balance?
Sir, the human-wildlife conflicts basically down to 2 factors, that is push factor and pull factor. I would like to address the bare factors, such as the human-animal conflict increases due to lack of water inside the reservoirs and prey population, and the human encroachment on the forest land, and also collection of non-timber forest producers. Sir, if I as an Indian Forest Service officer, to address the human-animal conflict, I would firstly notify the area and demarcate the area with strict boundaries, and then creation of water inside artificial waters inside water tanks inside the reservoirs, so that animal movements can be reduced, and invasive alien species should be de-weeded, and indigenous species should be grown there, so that the prey, the animals has enough of fodder and enough of fodder, sir, for their survival.
Okay. Recently, the Parliament passed the Work Amendment Bill.
Yes, sir.
What are the implications and what are the benefits of that?
So the benefits firstly would be it has been said that the work board has been it makes the works board administration. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
Trying to guess, but you have not read.
No, sir, I'm not able to guess.
Okay, you have time to brush up on the current affairs. You mentioned about watching films, movies as one of your hobbies. Which film did you watch recently?
Sherdil, sir.
Which one?
Sherdil.
Sherdil.
Yes, sir.
Sherni.
No, sir. Sherdil, sir.
Sherdil. Who are the actors and what is the theme?
His name is.
It's a Hindi film or a Kannada film?
It's a Hindi film, sir. Actually.
Okay. We never.
Tripathi. I'm not able to know.
You only remember the name of the heroines, not the hero.
No, sir. I don't know the name.
Which Tripathi? There is no Tripathi among the heroes. When you mention watching films, movies, and you are asked on that, you are expected to know. You can't be so unsure. Either you're bluffing.
No, sir. No, I usually watch my regional language movies, sir. Actually,
whatever you watch, no one forced you to say Sherdil. Having told Sherdil, so you don't tell something which you don't know. Okay. Don't expose your. Don't put your wrong foot forward. Yes. Put the right foot forward. Okay. No one asked you to write watching movies as a hobby. No one asked you to mention Sherdil. So you are digging your own grave. So be careful. Okay. So I will stop here and we'll add up later. Goel Saab, your questions.
Vinay, you mentioned that United States suddenly withdrew from climate change convention.
Yes,
was
sir.
it a sudden move?
Sudden
move that he suddenly withdrew from that convention?
What is the
climate change convention?
Sir.
United States has
come out suddenly withdrew, you said.
Sir. Okay.
Is it a sudden move?
So it has been the stance of Trump since his election campaign.
Not only that, previous term also he withdrew. So it's not a sudden move. Everybody knew it.
But as soon as he stepped into the presidential, as soon as he became a president,
so that was expected. That was expected. It's not a sudden move. Okay, just tell me that we have some NDCs. We have a few NDCs, 4 or 5.
Yes, sir.
because of US withdrawing from the convention, do we need to change our NDCs? If so, why? And which one we should change?
Sir, I think we don't need to change anything. If you want to change, we need to increase it more so that our renewable energy targets can be increased more, or such as net zero targets can be.
What are our targets till 2030?
2030, sir. 500 gigawatts of renewable energy production and 2.5 to 3 billion of carbon sequestration and 2070 net zero targets.
2030.
2070, sir.
I'm asking for 2030, not 70.
2030. And 50% of the energy production from renewable sources, sir.
Okay. Our Prime Minister had been to nearby countries. He had gone for some conference. What was that?
So he was gone for BIMSTEC conference and later visited to Sri Lanka, sir.
And today?
Today, I'm not sure, sir. Like I haven't.
Some inauguration somewhere in our country?
Sir, I'm not aware.
Okay.
Pamban Bridge.
Pamban Bridge, okay.
Ramnavami, you're forgetting Ramnavami.
What is special about this Pamban Bridge?
Sir, it has been said that Pamban Bridge connects Indian mainland to Pamban Islands, and the thing is that like it is 4 kilometers from 4 kilometers in the sea.
What is special about that? Because previously old bridge is also there. Something new about this new Pamban Bridge?
No, sir.
Achha, okay. And you said this Banarghata is a tiger reserve in Karnataka?
Yes, sir.
Is it a tiger reserve?
No, sir. It's actually a national park, sir. But it holds significant number of tigers.
It's not a tiger reserve. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay. I have read somewhere and heard political dignitaries telling that India is mother of democracy.
Sir.
Is it true? India is mother of a democracy, or some other country is called mother of democracy?
Sir, India is largest democracy.
Mother of democracy is something different. Largest democracy is something different.
Sir, I think like India has Anubhava Mantapa, a religious parliament. By that stance,
is there any country which is called mother of democracy?
US, sir.
US. US.
US and Greece. Greece is also called as the mother of democracy.
Greece, not the US.
Okay.
All right. What about our two neighbors, Bhutan and Nepal? What is the status there?
Of democracy, sir. Sir, Bhutan is a monarchical system is still running in Bhutan, and in Nepal there is.
But the Bhutan, I think they're gone to democracy as early as a few years back, 10-15 years back.
Sir, they have democracy, but they have a monarchical system of democracy, similar to that of United Kingdom. And in Nepal, there has been democracy, but there have been strikes.
So democracy has not succeeded in Nepal?
No, sir, it has been there in Nepal, sir, actually.
How many prime ministers they have changed in 17 or 18 years?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
As many number of prime ministers, as many number of years they have spent in democracy. Okay. Okay. Wetlands. You know wetlands? What are those?
Sir, shallow water bodies with high productive ecosystems.
Do you have some convention?
Yes, sir. Ramsar Convention we have, sir.
India is a member of that?
Yes, sir. India is a member of it.
And wetland management, some rules are there?
Sir, National Action Plan on wetlands is there, sir. And National Water Action Plan on lakes is also there.
National wetland management rules are there?
Rules, I don't know about rules, sir. But there is an action plan on wetlands, sir.
Okay, those rules are there under Environment Protection Act. Okay. You know, oceans. So tell me, what is the role of oceans in conservation of biodiversity and environment? They play a very important role.
Sir, oceans are the largest carbon sequestrators.
Okay.
That is around 30% of the carbon sequestration.
Just Tell me in numbers. Don't explain in
Okay.
points.
Sir. It was significant population, significant proportion of animals, sea mammals, and corals, coral biodiversity, sea grasses,
mangroves,
yes, sir, mangroves,
coastal protection.
Mangroves from coastal protection service.
Okay. See, in number of times,
I think your audio is breaking. Goel sir, your audio seems to be breaking.
Okay. Mr. Vinay,
Yeah,
can you hear
better,
me?
Better.
Sir, yeah, I'm not able. I will hear, sir.
Better now.
See, a number of times state assemblies pass resolution against the proposals of the central government.
Yes, sir.
If they don't like something which is against their political morals and norms.
Yes.
Like recently, I think Tamil Nadu government, they passed something about the national education policy. I think against WACC board also, or 3-language formula. So I just want to know what is the validity of those resolutions. What is the stand of those resolutions?
So it doesn't. One second.
You want to take time for thinking? You please seek permission, then think.
Okay, sir, I'm not able to think it, sir.
Okay, all right. My last question: have you heard about digital arrest?
Heard of it, sir, but I'm not sure what it meant actually.
You have not gone through it, so that's why you're not aware.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Srikanji, would you like to digitally arrest him?
Yeah.
Then you will know everything about digital. Tell his interview.
I think you belong. Yes, you belong to Karnataka.
Yes, sir.
Karnataka is one of the important forest state. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And which are the important districts which have more than national average forest?
In Karnataka, sir. Uttar Kannada district, Udupi district, Dakshina Kannada district, Mangalore district, and Shimoga district, Chikmagalur district.
Anyway, Dakshina Kannada, Mangalore is both are same districts. Okay.
Sir,
and you left out Chikmagalur, which is most, and Kodagu, another one. Those are the
Kodagu,
you have to see the Western Ghats, Shimoga, that you should have a picture of the Western Ghats. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Next is as a internationally we face a lot of issues, environmental issues. What in your view, what are the important environmental issues internationally?
Sir, may I take some time to think?
Also.
Sir, you
whatever is there, you just tell the names.
Sir?
Yeah, please.
So India has been blamed by everyone that India is the third largest emitter of greenhouse gases and largest emitter of methane, and third largest fossil fuel consumptor. Yes, sir, that much I can think of it.
Yeah. Recently, we had a lot of major fire issues in America.
Yes, sir.
You've seen in television or in news also.
Sir.
Okay. If such fire incidents happen, what will be the role of the forest officers? So normally, big fires happen in forest. Initiate in forest, at least.
Sir, they are the first responder to forest fire. They detect and monitor the forest fires, and they act as a first responder, sir.
Okay. First, sir, what is expected to do? Because the forest fires are, once it's uncontrolled, it's very difficult to control afterwards, once it's spread. What is expected from the forest officers or a forest?
to reduce the human-animal conflict
Yeah.
in the nearby areas.
Yeah.
And protect the biodiversity there if possible. And minimize the effects of forest fires, or minimize the forest fire spreading by maintenance of forest lines and forest breaks before the start of fire season.
Karnataka is famous for sandalwood.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As sandalwood is also, tree is also called semi-parasitic.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So, sir, sandalwood in the initial days of this growth, sandalwood relies on other plants for their nutritional supplies by the name called hystria, so that it is called semi-parasitic, sir, for the initial few years of its growth.
There is another fear that sandalwood is belongs to government. Is it true? If it is grown in the forest, private lands.
No, sir. Recently, the Karnataka government has changed sandalwood forestry. Sandalwood forest policy came up with sandalwood forest policy. The state that states the private players can grow for sandalwood trees and fell them. If the trees are grown inside the forest area, that then belongs to the government.
In the forestry definition, there is a village forest. They also tell there's a reserved forest or protected forest. What is the difference?
Village forest and protected forest, sir.
Yes.
Sir, protected forest has more restrictions than village forest, as both comes under Indian Forest Act 1927. Village forest is mainly maintained by village communities, whereas protected forest is mainly maintained by forest departments. And village forest is the reserve forest has been made to village forest by the state governments for the sustenance of the village community and the livelihood. So that much I can think.
After you are done engineering, I heard.
Yes.
You are engineering. After doing engineering, are you fully this civil services, or you have done any job in after that?
No, sir. For the first 1.5 years, I have prepared for civil service.
Okay.
Then during COVID time, I left the preparation for 3 years. Then I resumed my preparation in 2023.
Okay. And no any other work experience? Anything?
No, sir. I used to work with my father business, sir. I looked after my father's business.
Separate. Okay. Not in any organization.
No, sir.
Okay. Then another thing is recently the Karnataka government.
Yes, sir.
What do you say that? What are the recent controversies happening in the Karnataka government?
Sir, there is an issue of Belgaum driver assault in Belgaum over the language issue, and there has been rising issue of 3-language formula and Kaveri issue, sir.
See, in southern India, there is a discussion, delimitation. You might have heard about what is delimitation. It has to happen after so many years. What will be the implications of delimitations with respect to Karnataka?
So Karnataka would lose seats in delimitation process. Hello, sir.
Yeah, continue, please.
Sir, Karnataka would lose some of the seats in delimitation for MP seats.
Tell the principle, not the number.
What do you mean by delimitation? What will happen?
Sir,
if you know,
change
if you don't know.
No, change in constituency area with respect to the population of that area.
Okay. That you mean the number of seats will be reduced? That's it?
Yes, sir.
And recently in Hyderabad, you might have heard about in Hyderabad news. There is a recent news. Hyderabad University the government of Telangana wanted to give land to some. Is there any whatever the facts, what you heard about in the social media? Is there any difference of view? Have you
Regarding
read about it?
Gachibowli
Regarding the Hyderabad? Yeah.
sir, I have read about it.
Yeah.
Sir.
What is that issue?
Sir, government want to take away the 400 acres of university land for construction of
Okay.
IT park there.
Okay.
So the students of the Hyderabad University protected against the incident.
The thing is, you are factually
That's it.
incorrect, Vinay. Land was not with the university. Land was taken away in 2004 or
Yes.
6.
No, sir, they
The
have been
government land.
constructing. Okay.
It is not correct.
Okay, sir.
I am
Sorry.
aware of these facts. Anyway,
sir.
I think we are behind schedule. Somashekhara ji, just quickly wind up. We
Okay,
have
sir.
10 minutes
Okay.
behind.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let
sir.
us quickly end. Go
Yes.
to the next.
Yeah.
Vinay Bodnur.
Sir.
So Bodnur is your surname, right?
Yes, sir.
So where it is located? Bodnur village?
Sir, in Ballari district only, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So any historical significance of that village?
No, sir, there is no historical significance with respect to that village.
Okay. So another Bodnur is there. Are you aware of that? In
Sir,
Karnataka?
I have heard of it. It is in near Mandya district of Karnataka, sir.
Okay. So what is any cultural significance or historical significance related to that?
Sir, I'm not aware of that place.
Okay, no problem. So can you briefly tell me about evolution of this forestry acts or policies since from the British time? So with what intention it has changed? So what is the present status?
Sir, the National Forest Act was the National Forestry Policy first came in 1892 and then in 1952 and in 1988. Before that, the establishment of Imperial Forest Service was started by Dietrich Bandris in 1866. I'm not sure the date, sir. Imperial Forest Service was started by Dietrich Bandris. Then in 1927, Indian Forest Acts came to the forefront by culmination of all the acts. Then Wildlife Protection Act by Government of India in 1972. Then Environmental Protection Act in 1986.
No, I asked about only forest acts. Okay, at least tell me the changes compared to British time to modern, means like a post-independence time. What is the major changes? How British used to treat the forestry and how actually independent India is treating? Tell me the basic principles. That's enough.
Sir, the British mainly focused on production and revenue generation, whereas the Indian acts later on, they focused on not on production but on livelihood of the people in the nearby villages. Production of forest for livelihood of the people nearby.
Okay. Can you tell 5 forest management principles?
No, sir.
Okay. That's it, sir. Thank you.
So, Vinay, how did you feel about the interaction today?
Sir, I need to improve a lot on my communication skill. And
That's
need aware of
I was about to say. Your articulation needs to be smoother. You are answering in fits and starts. Need to practice more.
Okay.
You have some time. Brush up on your current affairs and your own knowledge base. Otherwise, this is your first chance, you said, is it?
Sir.
You should be able to prepare better.
Sir.
Okay. You have about 15 days time.
15 days.
Do brush up. So any other points, Goyal sir, would you like to add? Or
I agree with you. Nothing more.
we are behind schedule, so let us quickly go to the next time.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Don't get disheartened. You will do well. Otherwise, you have the right attitude. You're presentable. You are confident, but you need to be little more smoother in your articulation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It is not going on. It comes in fits and starts. Okay.
But when sir, I have a issue with regard to sir. When someone asks the questions,
yeah,
I'm not able to recall all the points.
Doesn't matter. As far as I remember, these are the points. You tell some of the important points. You don't need to know everything. Tell
Okay.
main points. Suppose
Okay.
there are five points, of which you remember 3 points. So these are the main issues to the best of my memory, and you can always handle that. Just because you don't know all 5, you don't need to feel diffident. Okay?
Okay.
Keep
Yes.
up your confidence level.
Yes.
Okay, all the best, Vinay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Naman, let's quickly go to we are